Stop, just for the next 5 seconds. If Allah was going to warn you tonight, if He was going to guide you tonight, if He was going to save you from a decision that could quietly ruin your akhirah, would you want to miss it by going to sleep? Because listen carefully. This message does not come loudly. It does not knock. It whispers. And only the hearts that pause hear it. Tonight, you are not here by accident. You did not click this randomly. And no, this is not just another motivational video. This is a moment of decision. Somewhere in your life right now, you are standing at a crossroad. You haven't said it out loud. You may not even admit it to yourself, but Allah knows. You are tired, not physically, spiritually, tired of confusion, tired of delaying change, tired of knowing the truth, but not living it. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. When was the last time you truly listened to Allah without rushing Him, not asking, not complaining, not bargaining, just listening? Because the most dangerous sleep is not the sleep of the eyes. It is the sleep of the heart. And tonight, Allah might be waking yours. There are moments when Allah tests a servant silently. No calamity, no pain, no dramatic sign. Just a delay, a pause, a strange heaviness in the chest. That is not emptiness. That is pressure before transformation. Most people run from it. They distract themselves, scroll, laugh, sleep, and then they wonder years later, how did I drift so far? Here is something most people never hear. Guidance does not always feel comforting at first. Sometimes it feels like restlessness. Sometimes it feels like dissatisfaction with a life that once felt enough. That is Allah removing false peace to make room for real peace. Think about this. If your current life was truly aligned, why would your soul feel uneasy at night? Why would silence feel loud? Why would comfort feel empty? Let me interrupt you for a second. Be honest. If your phone died right now and there was no noise, would your heart feel calm or exposed? Exactly. Allah speaks most clearly when distractions fall away. And tonight, something brought you here instead of sleep. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. There are decisions you keep postponing, habits you keep justifying, truths you keep softening. And deep down, you already know what Allah wants from you. You just don't know if you're strong enough to respond. Here is the fear most people don't admit. What if I change and lose people? What if I obey and life becomes harder? What if I surrender and I'm still tested? Let me answer that with authority. You will be tested anyway. The only difference is, one path tests your patience, the other tests your soul. Which test is worth carrying? Allah never asks you to destroy your life. He asks you to destroy what is destroying you. And yes, obedience feels heavy at first because sin trained your nafs to feel comfortable in chains. Freedom always feels unfamiliar to those who lived long in cages. Stay with me, don't drift. This next part is crucial. Next. There is a reason Allah sends reminders at night. The night strips away ego. The night exposes truth. The night is when masks fall. That is why the most sincere du'as escape the chest after midnight. That is why repentance tastes different in darkness. And that is why many people meet Allah before they ever change their schedule. If Allah wanted you unchanged, He would have left you comfortable. But He disturbed you. That disturbance is mercy. Let me reset your attention. If this video suddenly ended right now, what thought would stay with you? That thought is the message Allah is pointing you toward. Because guidance does not always come as answers. Sometimes it comes as questions you can't escape. Ask yourself, what am I delaying that I already know is right? What am I protecting that Allah is asking me to leave? What excuse am I tired of repeating? You don't need a sign. You need courage, and courage is not loud. It is quiet. It stays. It listens. It decides. Tonight is not about changing everything. It is about choosing direction. Even a slight turn toward Allah changes your entire destination. Before you sleep tonight, something will happen. Not outside, inside. You will either dismiss this as just another video, or you will feel a weight lift because you finally stopped running. Here is the cliff you are standing on. Tomorrow will come. Life will continue. Distractions will return. The question is, will you return to sleep, or will you wake up? Because Allah does not knock twice on the same heart the same way. Now listen carefully. If this message felt personal, if it felt precise, if it felt uncomfortably accurate, that is not me. That is Allah allowing you to hear what you were avoiding. Before this video ends, I want you to do something powerful. Write a comment, not for me, for yourself. Comment this exact sentence. Allah, I am listening now. Do not explain, do not justify, just write it. And if you want to stay in reminders that protect your heart at night, subscribe and stay with us, because some journeys are not meant to be walked alone, and some awakenings should not be ignored.